Luke, you had said when you knew this opportunity was coming that you were excited for it. You felt ready, and you didn't really get too nervous. Certainly no nerves showed there at all on the ice. Just how do you feel about that overall game, that performance you put together with 2 assists?
Yeah, I mean, I like my game. I think it was definitely something to grow off of. I got to clean up some stuff, but overall I liked my game. I think I transitioned the puck really fast, defended hard, and so I like my game. It was a huge win for our team, and
What did you make of this atmosphere here this afternoon? This place was absolutely rocking, and it was a dominant effort right from the start for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it was unreal. The fans are great. I love the Lou chants. Those are unbelievable. So it was a fun place to play, and hopefully they keep it going for Game 4.
What did you learn from watching games 1 and 2 and really just kind of seeing so much of this playoff run so far from the Devils that you were able to bring and know that you could bring to this game and adapt and make an impact on the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just really studied it and saw how hard they forechecked and how hard you got to be in the defensive zone. So I think I saw a bunch of stuff in the first 2 games, and I think that was the key going in, to just go back for pucks really hard and make hard plays. So
you said you wanted to clean some things up. Just what are you looking to improve on for Game 4 coming in just a few nights?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the obvious one, the power play one. So that's a little learning curve, but learn from that, and I'll move on and prepare for Game 4.
I'm sure you're hard on yourself right after that. What does it mean when Coach gets you right out there for your next shift, though? Overall, knowing that he's got that confidence in you 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I think Gilly's been great with me, and through a ton of conversations, he's really taught me a bunch of stuff. So he's been great for me, and I think that's just his confidence in me. That's awesome, but I got to keep earning that confidence and playing my game.
Your brother, a 4-point night here in the postseason, 2 goals, 2 assists. Just what did he show, and are you surprised at all that we are seeing Jack Hughes, the playoff performer, this way?
No, absolutely not. I think he's one of the best players in the league for a reason, and I think he's disappointed with that trip, going down to 0-2. So he's really ready to play and really focused. So he had a great game, and the team had a great win, and hopefully we keep going for Game 4.
We're looking forward to it. Congrats, Luke.
All right, thanks, guys.
Nico, you guys come here, return home, and put together one heck of a performance. 8-4 the final score. Just take us through the vibe right now inside the room as you get your first win of this second round series.
Feels good for sure, but we got to refocus. We got another game coming up and another game to win. So definitely good to see the team bouncing back after those 2 games. I mean, scoring 2 goals in 2 games and then coming here and scoring 8. I think it's a little bit of a statement. So it's definitely possible, even the way they play. So we just got to continue, and there's for sure some things we're still going to work on. I mean, we still gave up 4 goals, but when you score 8, you should definitely win.
Yeah, absolutely. And after that most recent loss, you said you were disappointed. You wanted to make sure you were helping contribute offensively and getting on the board even more. We know what you do on both sides of the ice, but you get your first goal of the postseason, also pick up an assist in this one. How does that get you personally going moving forward here?
Yeah, I mean, feels good, definitely. I mean, it's so many chances, and even in the Rangers series, I think there's a lot of chances that didn't go in, but just got to stick with it. I mean, the playoffs is at the end, it doesn't matter who scores goals. In the playoffs, like, everybody can step up, and there's a lot you got to do than scoring goals, but it definitely feels good to get this out of the way, and helping the team that way as well, and still trying to do the other stuff to help the team in other areas as well.
In this win, 13 players for the Devils got on the board. What does that show just about the motivation level that you guys had coming into this one, knowing this was essentially a must-win game? Yeah,
that's it. Must-win game, bounce-back game. We knew we got the crowd on our backs. We can do our matchups, and I think it was just a fun game, a good win. Crowd were amazing. It's fun playing out there, and now let's do it again.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to Game 4. Nico, congratulations on this one.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Timo, goals galore in this one as you guys put up 8, but you opened up the scoring with your first of the postseason. I know you've been a pest out there in both of these series, doing a lot of great things, but to get your first, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's definitely nice to get on the scoreboard, but mostly that win. I think right from the start. We were ready to play. We played our game, and then that's just nice to get this win at home here. And now we got a chance to tie it up next home game. That's what we're going to focus on.
How dissatisfied was this group with the first 2 games, not generating much offensively, and of course, taking those 2 losses, going down 0-2 in a series, that you guys were able to come out this afternoon and have that dominant, get back to your game type of way? Yeah,
we definitely weren't happy with the way we played the first 2 games. We had to look in the mirror, clean up some things, and just stick together. I think we showed right from the start today that we are better than we were in those 2 games in Carolina. But now it's about raising our game even more. They're going to come out hard next game, so we got to raise to the challenge. But it takes everybody. We got to stick together as a group, play a connected game, and then we're going to have success.
And everybody was involved. 13 different players picking up a point in this one for your team. We saw some new, line combinations and of the sorts as you guys go 11-7. Just what is that like when you have maybe a bit more ice time overall, and you're running out those 11 forwards?
Yeah, it worked well today. Everybody, like you said, everybody contributed. Even the guys that weren't on the score sheet, everybody did their part, and that's what it takes for us to be successful. We got to have everybody on board, and that's what makes our team strong. How
do you guys now just quickly turn the page? Nico says we already have to look ahead to Game 4, but as you get set for another home performance here in front of the crowds, which seem to really bring the energy, just how do you get ready for that and make sure you clean the areas up, like particular allowing some of those shorthanded goals? Yeah, 100%. You got to recover quick. The preparation for next game starts right now. Go home, sleep, eat well, and then clean up some of the things. I think there's another level that we can get to, especially special teams. Look at some things. We'll do it tomorrow, and then it's going to be exciting playing back here and ready to tie this series up. What did those fans bring for you guys tonight? Give you that energy? Yeah, lots of energy. We love playing in front of our fans, so it gives us a boost, and like I said, we're going to be ready for next game, and it's going to be a good one. I love it. Looking forward to tying it up. Timo, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win. Thank you very much. Response games before. You did it in the last Game 3. What did you like about the way your team came out tonight and what they did?
Well, really just the same as the other games. We came out relaxed. We handled the puck. We were on our toes. We made good plays. I think we started the game good in Carolina. We just didn't finish it tonight. We were able to finish opportunities and force them out of their game. How important was it to be able to, on certain shifts, get Jack away from someone like Jordan Staal to really let him be free to play? I got Joe Klecko. Well, we said when we left there, saying, big bounce it's hard. They got most of their matchups in our building. We'll get our matchups, and you got to play through it. Sometimes you got to play through it, and there was times in Carolina got away from it, but there's times when you can't, so you got to deal with it. Can you talk a little bit about the decision to go 11-7 and have both Luke and Brendan play on the blue line? Well, first with Brennan, you look at his playoff experience, you look at the number of games he played last year, veteran guy. I'm just telling you, he's been awesome in the room. He's awesome on the ice. He's fearless. I thought a couple of our guys really struggled last game, tentative. So putting him in, I thought he gave us a great game. And you look at what Luke gave us, the skating, gave us an awesome game. Lindy, prefacing this by saying you certainly don't want Jack to get into fights. I'm just curious what you thought of that moment, and what does it mean when your star player is willing to do that? I think that kills his chance for the Lady Bang. Really, what's he thinking?
Lindy, how about the play of your star players tonight? I mean, Nico gets a goal, Timo with the big goal, and then of course Jack. We haven't spent a lot of time, but we know that we knew we had to be better. This group totally understands where we're at. When we were down 0-2 before, and we knew that tough defensive series against the Rangers. We knew this was going to be tough, but I think to get the start we did and get those guys on the board, the game Nico had. Timo, the way he played physically, the goal he got, the other opportunities, really felt that, our top guys from Palat to Nico gave us what we needed.
Lindy, was Kevin Ball's ice time a circumstance of going 11-7?
No, it was based on, I thought he struggled. It's first time in this moment the reason the other two guys were in was there were some guys on the back end that struggled in the first two games. So when you look at his ice time being down, it's because you look at how well Luke played and you look how well Brendan Smith played inside this game.
Lindy, in the first period when you guys were scoring the way you were early in the second, you guys were able to get your speed going, open it up a little bit, and that's not the game that they want to play at all. What did you guys do well there to get your game going?
Handle the puck a lot better, skated on pucks, made sure that we had good puck support. As simple as that. Where I thought we didn't handle the puck well in the previous game, I thought we handled it a lot better.
Lindy, what did you make of Luke's night overall?
I thought Luke had a great night. From the first shift to the end of the game, for the young men to step in the way he did and play the way he did, skated, handled the puck under pressure sometimes, going back for pucks. I thought, you expect maybe you get a good game. I thought he gave us a great game.
Lindy, I know that Timo missed a game because of the Trouba hit, but what do you think of his playoffs up to tonight?
I said he's one of our leading, chance getters. He's had great opportunities that haven't been able to go in. Even last game, the couple opportunities he had that didn't get by their goaltender. I think this should put a little life in him, but his play physically has been something that really helped us win the Ranger series. The puck hasn't been going in the back of the net, but maybe this jump starts him.
Lindy, what did you see out of?
I think V gave us some saves. I think there's probably a couple you look at and you hope your goaltender can be better on. But he's part of this group that has got us to where we're at. I thought there's a couple times when the game was, within 2 or 3 there that he gave us a couple really good saves. You can't criticize a goalie for, breakaway goals. So he helped us get a win tonight.
What did you see out of your power play unit tonight?
I saw a group that we changed some things around. We inserted a 19-year-old, which is a hard thing to do. And what I've seen in practice, I like. We're going to keep working on it. Sometimes you're going to have some misfortune when you're trying different things. And second round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs probably isn't a place, but we know we have to be better.
Lindy, were you satisfied with the team's 5-on-5 play tonight?
Really satisfied with the 5-on-5 play, yes. We were diligent. I thought we got on top of them. We created a lot of great opportunities, and our puck possession, I thought there was a few times we passed up on opportunities to attack the net, even get pucks to the net, but overall a lot better.
Lindy, Michael McLeod scores another shorthanded goal. How good has he been, not only tonight, but in the playoffs so far?
I think, there's always a player you look to that, you look to the goal in the Ranger game. You look to how well he played in the first 2 games in Carolina. Now you look at that goal, which is either momentum for them or momentum for us. And for him to score the goal he did, gave us momentum right off their power play.